Get your checkbook ready again, Priest. This is bigger than financials. This is about legacy. This is about dominance. Oh! Bad Bunny is here with a kendo stick in hand.
And he is walking with intent.
Bad Bunny staring a hole through Damian Priest. Priest standing his ground in the ring. It feels like it's gonna pop off here in Chicago. And here we go.
Just battering Damian Priest with a kendo stick.
Bad Bunny, absolutely fearless. Oh no. Priest has Bunny. Oh my! Bad Bunny out here swinging heavy lumber.
Oh my God.
Good Lord! Get out of the way, KP!
Watch out.
I'm not trying to die here. Bunny like a man possessed, and Priest is hightailing it out of here. Hey, Damian. I don't know if you know, but I'm not hosting Backlash anymore.
We go home.
Now, I'm going to Puerto Rico to kick your ass. May 6, Backlash en mi casa, Puerto Rico. Damian Priest, Bad Bunny, in a street fight, cabrón. A ver si es verdad que tú eres hombre.
I'll kill you in Puerto Rico. Te voy a tumbar la cabeza. You crazy? You're talking to Damian Priest, son.
Bad Bunny is headed to San Juan, Puerto Rico to kick Damian Priest's ass in a street fight.
I'm gonna end your entire career.
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.